Then we will have some more lines. Suppose you may draw more than one line. Okay, there is one point, but you draw more than one line. You see, all this line they pass through one point. Okay, all the line they pass through one point. There are many lines. They are intersecting lines, but not only two. There are more than two, and they all pass through one line. Okay, such kind of lines, what we call them? We call them concurrent lines. We call them concurrent lines. If you check in your book, chapter 11, you will get those. Okay, when many lines they pass through same point, such kind of line we call them concurrent lines. Then you may have like your instrument box. Okay, you may have like instrument box. This is what we call 3D. 3D. Okay, that means we have the length, the breadth, and the height. Then what happen? You may draw one line here. Okay, then one line in another side. Okay, one you draw from the front, one you draw from the back, in such a way that they will not intersect one another. Okay, so such kind of line we call them skews line. What we call them? Skews line. So pairs of line. Remember, when two or three lines they never intersect and always at equal distance apart, we call them parallel lines. Then if two lines they intersect one another at one point, that's what we call intersecting lines. Then when two lines intersect each other at 90 degrees, that is what we call perpendicular lines. Then when many lines they pass through one point, okay, such kind of line we call them concurrent lines. Then when you have like a cube or a box, then you may draw one line in the front part, another back part, so that they will not intersect one another. Such kind of line we call them skews line. Okay, all the definition I'll give you, then you will have to learn. So then next we will go on to next one. Remember, you already know non-collinear point. So if I draw 4 collinear points, okay, then I may join them. So see, if I join them, how many lines come out? There come 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 4 lines. Okay, 4 lines, and it is a closed shape. So this kind of figure, what we call it? We call it quadrilaterals. Okay, quad mean what? Quad mean 4. Laterals mean sides. Okay, so if a figure which have 4 sides, you can see this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, a closed plane figure which have 4 sides, like this piece of paper, that kind of figure we call it quadrilateral. So remember, it have 4 sides, the line segment. Then this point where the side intersect one another, that point we call it as vertex. Okay, so they have 4 vertices, and if I join these two corners, we get this line which is known as diagonal. What we call it? Diagonal. Okay, so a quadrilateral has got 2 diagonals. So I hope it's clear. Remember, quadrilateral, it is a plane figure which have 4 sides, 4 vertices. Okay, it is made by joining 4 non-collinear points. It is a 2D flat shaped surface. Example, a piece of paper. Okay, anything which you see that mean which is 4 sides, that is known as quadrilateral. Then now we will see different type of quadrilateral. Quadrilateral, some of them they have some shape, some of them have no proper shape. Okay, so those which do not have proper shape, we don't know their names, as to say they are irregular quadrilateral. But there are some quadrilateral which have proper shape. Those are what we call special type of quadrilaterals. So now we will see the special types of quadrilateral. That means those quadrilateral which have proper shape. So first of all, if you have all the four sides are equal, okay? Remember, four sides, all are equal. Then if you measure here, each angle, it is 90 degree. So such kind of quadrilateral, we call it square. Okay, we call it square. If you take a piece of paper, you cut in such a way that all the four sides are equal. Okay, and each angle is 90 degree. That is what we call square. Then you may have another one. Okay, you may have one side, two side they are long, one side they are short, but each angle is 90 degree. Okay, this type of quadrilateral we will call it rectangle. So you see the difference. Okay, in a square all sides are equal. In a rectangle, the long side we call length, the short one we call breadth. So you have two are long, two are short, but each angle is 90 degree. That is what we call rectangle. If all sides are equal, we call it square. But if only two sides are equal, but each angle is 90, that is what we call rectangle.